One of the biggest problems with storage is going to be running out of it. So, Veeam has given us a couple of options that can add additional storage without compromising any quality. And the first one would be data compression. You're given several different options for data compression. The first one is no compression whatsoever. Now, the advantage to no compression is that your backups will run faster. However, there's not that much difference in speed. The next one would be deduplication friendly. So this is optimized compression for very low CPU usage. And you would want to select this if you want to decrease the load on a backup proxy server. Optimal is going to be the recommended compression level, and it's going to provide the best ratio between size of the files and how long it takes to run the backup. Then we have high compression, and high compression provides an additional 10% compression ratio over optimal. So it's going to give you that much more storage available, but it will increase the CPU usage as well. And the amount of CPU usage increase is going to depend on the speed of your processor or how many processors and cores that you have. And finally, there's extreme. Extreme compression is going to provide the smallest size of any backed up file, but it's going to reduce performance by the most amount. Veeam recommends multiple CPU cores, 6 at least recommended. Of course, all newer servers are going to have at least that, so that shouldn't be a problem. Another way Veeam can increase your storage capacity would be deduplication. And deduplication is going to locate any duplicate files, and then it just saves one copy of those files. The locations of the other files are all still marked, but they point back to this chunk store where the duplicate files are going to have just that one saved copy. Deduplication is going to make your backup and restoration faster, but it's going to make your server run more slowly because it does require additional CPU cycles to go through and find all those duplicate files and then create this store where a single copy of that file will exist. And it's going to automatically apply changes to any future job. So if you enable deduplication, then it's going to apply to any new jobs that you create automatically. If you're following along, then go ahead and pause the video, get into Veeam, and take a look at compression and deduplication in your Veeam application. I'm in my Veeam backup application, and I'm going to choose an existing job and right-click and choose Edit. Now, this is going to be a Hyper-V backup job, which is going to look just like the VMware backup job as well as far as options go. Now, you'll also get the same option when you create a new backup. So either create a new backup or edit an existing one. You're going to see this option under Storage that says Advanced. So click on Advanced and go to Storage. Now in Storage, you're going to see the option to enable inline deduplication. Now this is already turned on by default, so you don't have to do anything to turn it on, but you can certainly disable it if you'd like. Under the compression level, it's set to optimal by default, but you can see here you can change it to any one of these different options that I spoke about earlier. Compression and deduplication can increase your storage capacity for your backups, but be sure to have the necessary CPU cores or your backups run more slowly than expected.